fun. ATMs and extract funds. We gon' get it done. Remember, we was scraping up crumbs. Brought the whole team in the room. Lounge truck, black on black.
Yeah, tonight is on bottom like Mike. These shrimp think I live receiving. I'm straight up the block and got rich off the mic. Shout out, got rich off the all these like I'm finna go. Bad bitch trying to get me the sky, got it. Then my nigga on the ice. Yeah, I got it out the mud. Got it. Somehow been Louis. My chain just got out the tub. Can't go nowhere with no glove. Pick a ring looking like a light bulb. Ain't buckle rub. Ain't showing me no love. Ain't showing me no merch. Ain't buying me no perks. Don't ask what I'm doing on the work. When I die, they gon' hang on my jerk. Baby, who's your sir? She gon' go back after I then back blur. That broke, I am allergic to.
Welcome, folks. Thank you for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Dallas Mavericks. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. J.R. Smith out there with Jeremy Lin. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Chandler. And it's Stoudemire at the power forward. Lin against Nash. Pass to LaFrance. And here is Axel. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Clock at 4. Over Stoudemire. Rebounded by Anthony.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him.
Chandler with the screen on Nash. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Nowitzki. Nash outside. Shoots. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And Anthony's got the ball here for New York. Outside, Lin. Inside. Anthony looking it over. Shot clock at 6. And there it is one.
Great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Nash against Lin. Pass to LaFrance. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Over Stoudemire. Tried to make it in, but he missed it. New York with the ball. And here's Lin. Stoudemire with a screen on Nash. Out to Anthony. Launches a three. It's rolled in by Nowitzki. Mavericks trail by 3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lin against Nash. Here's LaFrance. He doesn't hit that one. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. Nash against Lin. Smith wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And sometimes the defense, you can just get lucky.
Nash against Lin. To the inside. In the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
In the pass to Carmelo. The best good offense from Lin. Anthony's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early, it's bad. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Finley. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Nowitzki. foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off. Wow, still drawing contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
A free throw drops for Nowitzki.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
That's also good. So he hits for free throw.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's good guys.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Every time I have a chance to review the lineups and matchups or call a play, I'm sure all of the above is there. You can never be too content.
Outside, Lynn. Smith outside. Here's the three. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Van Exel dishes to Nash. Nowitzki right side. Over Stoudemire. And there's Nowitzki on the assist by Nash. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the night.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a wiggle room, and he's going to let go.
Smith against Van Exel. Back to Lynn. Shoots the three. LaFrench pulls it in. Van Exel passes to Nash. Now Finley, covered by Anthony. Nowitzki left side. And no good. Trying to use the glass. New York with the ball. Outside, Lynn. Pass to Stoudemire. Over Nash. Stoudemire, no good. Now Finley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, great communication there. Setting Anthony up beautifully for the big-time finish.
Nash up on top, defended by Lynn. Nash's shot is in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Van Exel against Smith. Pass to Anthony. Smith outside. Anthony kicks to Smith. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Lynn. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by JR.
Mavericks trail by 3. Now here's Nash. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Over Stoudemire. Nowitzki's shot is no good. And so it's New York with it. Now Lynn. Out to the right wing. Stoudemire finds Anthony. For 3, Smith. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the main role of Smith, knock down those threes. Force opponents to expand.
And Melo is a problem.
Nash against Lynn. There's a screen. A floater. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. The shot's good. Nowitzki's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Dirk got 6. Melo got like.
Championships, but you need some bucket getters.
I don't even know what Melo got.
Here's Anthony. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Lynn against Nash, and it's good. 2 points.
That was broken. D Nash blew right past
You
that.
really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
Now here's Lynn. Smith, no luck. Finley the pass to Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Smith. Here's Nash. The Knicks pull it in. Stoudemire outside. Chandler kicks to Smith. Here's Anthony. Rejected by Nowitzki. And he's able to get it back. Here's Dallas. Trailing by 2. Pass to Finley. This one for 3. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. And so Lynn will bring it up for New York. Now here is Smith. And the Knicks miss again. Smith against Van Exel. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Over Chandler. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's New York with it. Smith the pass to Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Go for a different look here. Bradley's checked in for LaFrance. Nahara comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Williams, he's checked in for Michael Finley. And it's Bell in for Van Exel. And a new group in for the Knicks. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Chandler. Landry Fields comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Bibby checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Davis in for Jeremy Lin. Nash against Davis. Nash kicks to Bell. Five on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mike Bibby. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Davis. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And so here is Dallas. Aja Bell on the wing. Fields covering. Williams passes to Nash. Here's Bradley. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positioning.
Davis drives in.
And you can see the respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Nowitzki's checked in for Bradley. And it's Johnson in for Nash. Then for the Knicks, Jeffries comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Carmelo Anthony in for Landry Fields. And both free throws good for Davis. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. Ashton Aharon. Back to Johnson. Nowitzki with the screen on Davis. Here's Johnson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Novak kicks to Bibby. Pass to Novak. Back to Bibby. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. Mavericks with the rebound. Here is Nahara. He has yet to score. Johnson left side. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Nowitzki's got 10 points in the game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Anthony against Williams. There's the three. Anthony's shot is off. Bell with it. Pass to Johnson. Nowitzki with it. Bell, that's a 2-point. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Here is Nahara. Nothing on the board. Bradley is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Williams. Then there's Eduardo Nahara. And it's Bell in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Got a piece of it. They get it back. New York trailing. And here's Bibby. Outside, Davis. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. He's got 5.
Yeah, and Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
Nahara kicks to Nowitzki. Pass to Nahara. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Anthony. Davis against Bell. Anthony in the corner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. Landry Fields checking in for New York. And Anthony drops them both. Mavericks trail by 4. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bell against Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Aaron Davis picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Dallas, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. New York leading by 3. Davis with it. Williams picks him up. Anthony nowhere around. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter. On the wing, Williams. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Nahara. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's over Fields. Nahara's shot is good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Knicks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Nowitzki against Anthony.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low. Here's Bradley. Makes it off the glass. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Anthony for the 3. New York, no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Williams. Bibby covering. Now Bradley. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in this game. Novak. The Knicks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Steve Novak. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
LaFrancis checked in for the Mavericks. Van Exel comes in for Williams. And then for New York, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Landry Fields. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Mike Bibby. And so he makes both from the line.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here is Nahara, covered by Anthony. The French passes to Van Exel. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And Nowitzki is a lethal scorer. Feels like he can knock down any shot on the court.
Pass to Anthony. Lynn looking it over. New York moving the ball around. With the fadeaway. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Anthony's got 15 points.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard, and this is what Anthony does.
Pass to Nowitzki. Ball's knocked loose. Bell against Land. Chandler outside. Fires it up. Jump shot is good that time. And now a 7-point New York lead. Anthony's gone 6 of 13 here. That's 46% field goal percentage. Nowitzki a screen. And the basket by Van Exel.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside.
Then the pass to Carmelo. Shoots from the elbow. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Anthony's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
A different look for Dallas. Finley comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And it's Nash in for Raja Bell. The Knicks also changing it up. Stoudemire comes in for Steve Novak. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Baron Davis. Pass to Van Exel. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Van Exel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Lynn. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Mavericks trail by 7. Nash outside. They set the screen. Here's LaFrance. He's guarded by Chandler. Finley the pass to Nowitzki. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Connects from 3-point range. Nowitzki's got 15.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Anthony finds Chandler. And here is Lynn. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Smith for 3. Finley with the rebound. Smith's gone 2 of 7 from the floor. Here's Nash. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. New York leading by 4. Outside, Lynn. Pass to Smith. Stoudemire with the ball. Here's Anthony. Stoudemire trying to break free. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 6. Now, here's Van Exel. Pass to Nash. 6 to shoot. Chandler with the steal. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
And the Mavericks call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
for Dirk Nowitzki. Here's LaFrance. Scoreless thus far. Nash against Land. A floater. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Nash.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Now here's Land. He's got 5. It's Chandler high post. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And Anthony gets double teamed. Chandler kicks to Smith. Just 2 to shoot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Finley. Nash outside. Steps back and fires. Knicks with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
And there's that incredible athleticism. Smith going up with confidence on these alley-oops.
Here's Nash. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
But what you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
And the Knicks making a change here. Novak's checked in. And he sinks the second. And so Lynn will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 7. Pass to Novak. Lynn against Nash. Stoudemire with a screen on Nash. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Nash up on top. Now Finley. They set the pick. To the paint. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Outside, Lynn.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here is Novak. Chandler with a screen for Smith. That's good from Chandler on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Nash. 9 points in the game so far. Stoudemire grabs the miss. The Knicks leading by 9.
What?
Here's Lynn. 7 points in the game. Stoudemire setting the pick for Lynn. Stoudemire the pass to Lynn. And that one, good. Lynn's got 6 in the quarter.
You can count on Stoudemire finding the open man.
Here are the Mavericks now. Nash outside. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup. Nash has got 11 points.
Did you see that? He crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
Oh, that's a move he'll be bragging about all night. It's going to be online everywhere. Anytime you get a guy on the ground, you've got the right to talk some trash.
Here's Van Exel. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Stoudemire outside. Back to Lynn. A 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And the Mavericks with possession here. A 12-point game. Checking out the group for Mike Woodson to start this second half. They've got Anthony. Stoudemire out there with Chandler. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Smith in a shooting guard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Finley can't get it to go. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for New York. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Lynn. Out to Anthony for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Van Exel passes to Nash. Back to Van Exel, to the wing on the left. Smith against Nash. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Nash has got 13. The Knicks leading by 10. Lynn with it. 12 points for him. Smith for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 5th assist in this one. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Van Exel. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Stoudemire's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Anthony. And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And when he drives it, Melo does such a great job of using his frame to shield off the defender.
Nowitzki against Stoudemire. Nowitzki kicks to Finley. And the 3 off target. And here are the Knicks now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Smith. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Van Exel. Dallas moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's New York. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Chandler outside. Smith for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Dallas calls timeout. Nash outside. Here's the floater. Yes, that goes in. Nash has got 15.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Knicks.
Pass to Anthony. Throws it up high. And Smith with the stuff.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Van Exel. They set the pick. Nash with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Nash has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Anthony's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 18. Nash left side. Pass to Finley. Here's Van Exel. They grab their own miss. Nowitzki's shot is no good. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Knicks. Smith drawn the double team. Here's Chandler. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Now here's Lynn. 12 points for him. Smith for 3. LaFrentz pulls it in. LaFrentz has got 5 rebounds tonight. Nash outside. Shot clock at 6. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Chandler. Pass to Anthony. Over Finley. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Van Exel kicks to Nash. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nash has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Mavs. Anthony with the screen on Nash. Stoudemire finds Chandler. It's blocked. Lynn against Nash. The lead now cut to single digits. Nash has got 25 points in the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Lynn. That falls nice feed that time from Chandler. Lynn's got 14 points.
And the game of basketball is one of runs. And right now, this one's definitely not over.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Knicks with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Chandler. Some nice passing by New York here. Lynn kicks to Stoudemire. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. And Anthony gets double teamed. Chandler scanning the floor. The open shot, Anthony, from the top of the key. He buries it. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead. And here's Nash. 25 points in the game. Out left to the wing. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's LaFrentz. Nowitzki with the screen on Chandler. Here's Van Exel. Drills the three-pointer. Van Exel's got it back down to single digits for the Mavs.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Stoudemire, the pass to Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Smith for 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
There's a good screen. Nash with it. Now Stoudemire defender. Nash against Land. Nash's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 12. Outside, Lynn. Pass to Smith. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. And it's Davis with the ball for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Stoudemire with a screen on Nash. And the jam by Stoudemire.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Bell. There's the screen. Inside, here's LaFrentz. Misses the baby hook.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Stoudemire with a screen on Nash. Davis against Nash.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
With some arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:51 left to play in the third. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Nahara.
How much fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, man, I know everybody who can score it or shoot it would love to be on the floor with him.
And Davis can't get it to go. And the Mavericks with possession. Bell dishes to Williams. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Novak. Davis with it. There's the pick. Over Nash. That's short off the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
It's Bell on the wing. Out to Nash. From deep. And that's collected by Davis. To the middle. Novak, the pass to Lynn.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks hit on 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting from New York, Jeremy Lin at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Bradley's checked in for the Mavericks. And the second free throw, good. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nash to Nahara. Nash outside. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. New York ahead. They lead by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Nash sitting on the bench, this is the group John Nelson has on the floor right now. Bell is out there with Williams. Then there's Bradley. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Nahara in at the 3 seat. Average trail by 8. Over in the corner, Williams. Nowitzki outside. They double team Nowitzki. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Nowitzki. Bradley's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Outside Anthony. Pass to Bibby. Fires for 3. The shot comes out. Bibby against Williams. Over Bibby. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Williams.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Davis kicks to Novak. Davis against Bell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And that one falls for Davis. Average trail by 7. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. It's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And here's Davis for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Davis against Bell. Pass to Nahara. Some nice passing here by Dallas. No good from Bell. New York leading by 7. Davis, the pass to Jeffries. Chalk up 2 there. Jeffries got his first bucket in this one.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Here is Nahara. Nowitzki kicks to Nahara. Back to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And for 3, Bell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. To the paint. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Nowitzki, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Davis, here we go. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams passes to Nowitzki to end the drought. Novak grabs the board. New York leading by 11. Anthony in the corner. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 6th assist on the night.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Timeout, Mavs.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
Mavericks making a change here. Van Exel's checked in. Andrew Fields checking in for the Knicks. Jeremy Lin comes in for Mike Bibby. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Williams. Pass to Nahara. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Anthony, the pass to Fields. Now here is Davis. Outside Anthony. The three-pointer, no good. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Williams can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Nowitzki with the screen on Lynn. Here's Bell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Raja Bell.
And Bell no good on that one. New York leading by 12. Here's the screen. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
Bradley's checked in for Eduardo Nahara.
At the line for one.
One shot.
And that one falls for Lynn. Mavericks trail by 15. Pass to Bell. Nowitzki with the screen on Lynn to the inside. And it's Nowitzki missing. Knicks on offense. They've got a 13-2 run going. Fields inside the line. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Williams. Van Exel against Davis. Now here's Van Exel. Banked in off the glass. The Knicks leading by 15. And here is Davis. Covered by Van Exel. Novak inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
LaFrancis checked in for the Mavericks. Nash comes in for Raja Bell. Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Knicks. Stoudemire comes in for Landry Fields. Now here's Nash. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Van Exel dishes to Nowitzki. Nash against Davis. Just 3 to shoot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Getting aggressive against the foul. Nash takes that tough make for the end one.
Finley's checked in for the Mavericks. And New York with a change here, too. Smith checked in for Baron Davis. So it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Stoudemire outside. Chandler outside. Smith outside. Pass to Anthony. Over Finley. No good with the fallback jumper.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Nash outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Nash has got 6 in the quarter.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Out to the right wing. Here's Anthony. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Nash. And it's Lynn with the rebound. It's up a 3. Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Finley, covered by Anthony. Here's Nash. Knicks with the rebound. Lynn's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot from the wing. Out to Anthony. Money from the wing. Anthony's got 30 points.
And what a smooth release on that shot. Melo is money in the bank from there.
Lynn against Nash. Pass to Van Exel. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Smith. Anthony finds Lynn. Stoudemire setting the pick for Lynn. And Stoudemire with the basket on the assist by Lynn. Lynn's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Timeout, Mavs. Here's Finley. Here's Nash. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Nash has got 8 here in the quarter.
And I love that take from the Canadian Nash. A cunning and decisive attack.
Outside, Lynn. Smith the pass to Stoudemire. Stoudemire setting the pick for Anthony. 4 on the shot clock.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Carmelo Anthony taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one misses. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And what a struggle it's been for him at the line tonight. You don't often see this happen.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
New York leading by 9. Lynn dishes to Anthony. Stoudemire setting the pick for Anthony. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Anthony's got 11 points here in just the second half. Van Exel with a screen on Lynn. Pass to Nowitzki. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One is on Stoudemire.
4th team foul. At the line for your Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. Both free throws good from Nowitzki. There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Then the pass to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Nash against Land. Jacks up a three. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 11. Now Lynn. Smith outside. It's good from long range. Smith's got 25 points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Then the pass to Smith. Stoudemire outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lynn from long range. No good on that one. Now the Mavericks with it. Down by 12. Here's Van Exel. Chandler with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Lynn. Smith outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.
2K26, top of the leaderboard, same thing, getting back at it. But also the shirt. I'm definitely going to be wearing the shirt the rest of this year and next year. Represents 2K Award shirt. And once again, thank you guys. I'll see you again next year.
Next up, my favorite mode, My NBA, where you take control of the front office.
You really have to know your basketball to build a winning franchise season after season. This award goes to the player that took the most championship titles across all My NBA modes.
And that player also earns the title Executive of the Year. The award goes to 7.
All right, let's talk about the Rec, my favorite place to do work in NBA 2K, and I can be the first to tell you all, there's some serious competition out there.
Definitely serious competition, and the person who did the best and really defeated all the competition was Chop. Congratulations, Chop, for being the 2K TV award winner for the Rec. Well, how does that feel for you?
It feels amazing. I've been a big fan of you guys, LB, everybody. So I just really want to shout out my team, everybody that I played with this season, even the Rec Randoms. You know, I was bowling in the Rec Randoms for the majority of the time.
So you've taken a lot of wins home in this mode. What are some of the keys to success?
When I run my team, we run like a specific style of offense, a lot of mid-ranges, a lot of fades. And just everybody working as a team, just as best as possible. I've been playing 2K my whole life. We kind of run our offense kind of like OKC, and just everybody switching around. I feel like I did a good job being the #1 option on my team. You know, everybody just did their part.
And as the winner of this award, you win a copy of 2K26 and VC for both 2K25 and 2K26, plus more. How are you feeling about those awards?
I feel amazing. I feel blessed.
You talk about your teammates a lot. Do you want to give a shout out to any of them right now?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my homie, Endless Logic. He was like my road dog throughout the whole year. Shifty. Anytime he got out of school, you know, he always texts my phone. And just my homies that I went to school with back at Eastern Senior High School, I still found time to run with them anytime I got a chance to.
What advice would you give to players that want to come into the Rec and play?
Just be smart. A lot of people, they probably don't know the fundamental part of basketball. So if you don't, and you're a Rec Random, you know, just try to communicate. Don't be scared to cut your mic on if you got a mic. Play defense. We will find a way to score. I got some scores around me, trust me.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, too. That's why I tell my team every night when I'm scoring the Rock, play some defense, and we'll be up by 30. All right, Chop, so to get a lot of wins in the Rec, you have to have some nice builds. So what are you usually running with out there?
I like to run, like, tall guard builds, so, like, anywhere from, like, 6'6" to 6'8", high mid-range, and three-pointers. And I'm not a small guard. I hate doing too much dribbling, so just finding my spots around the court.
So with a bigger guard, then, are you kind of in the post too with those post fades?
Sometimes. Just however I can get the shot off. Like, I like to shoot over people. That's my game. So.
People don't know how nasty that mid-range game can be in 2K these days.
Yeah.
So can we expect you to be one of the best in the Rec in 2K26, Chop?
Of course, y'all gonna see me next year.
There it is.
Well, congratulations, Chop, on winning this 2K TV award for the Rec. We're so happy to have you on the show, and keep up the hard work and go grind in 2K26.
Okay, thank you.
In honor of our next award winner, here's another 2K TV interactive question. Which edition of our 2K TV award show are we celebrating this year?
Is it our 9th, 10th, 11th, or 12th? Welcome to our 9th annual 2K TV Awards. Today, we're celebrating the amazing accomplishments from you.
Not only will players receive the title and prestige of being a 2K...
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pons make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Butler, and it's Moody in at the 3, small forward. And for the Heat, Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the 5. Both of these teams tonight with a fair share of veterans on their roster spread.
Yeah, a lot of guys coming into this one, BA, just ready for what the game offers up. They have young guys that are watching and getting experience from observation. But the guys on the court tonight, they're going to understand where it is that this game in a 6-minute stretch can be taken advantage of, and that could be the difference in the win.
Now here's Hero. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Outside Butler. Outside Pajemski. Outside Curry. The rebound by Ware.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Hero. Shot from the mid-range. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Hero. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Hero's got 5.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Now here's Burks. Three-pointer. Hero, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Moody. And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors miss again. For Miami, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Hero outside. The 3 is up. Hero with another miss. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pajemski into the lane, and the bucket is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Ware. Hero, the pass to Burks. Clock at 6. He shoots. And again, no good by Miami. Warriors trail by 3. Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Moody. Now here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Hero. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Miami out in front, leading by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close. What's your take on Miami so far?
Things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Well, they're playing aggressive, unselfish basketball, exactly what their coach wants.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Hero. 5 points in the game. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That'll put Tyler Hero on the line. It's on Stephen Curry. And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in.
First team foul. Now at the line, Tyler Hero. If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Hero, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. It's Hield with the drive. Pass to Curry. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Just how smart and patient was Steph Curry on that play. Draws the contact after the pump fake. Another thing he does so well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Oh, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And again, no good by Miami. The Warriors leading. Here's Podziemski using his post moves to get the 2 points.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Curry against Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Over Moody. Here's Adebayo. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Miami shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. Hield's checked in for the Warriors.
Team foul. Now at the line,
Free throw, no good for Adebayo. At Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. 18 feet out. Jump shot is good. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Outside Moody. Outside Green. Outside Hield. Podziemski with it. The three. And the Warriors with another three.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
outside Burks. Lets it go from deep. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead, up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause for our contestants.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Alec Burks. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Wiggins outside, the 3-ball. Another shot. Where? That's good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. 2-point game. Over Adebayo. And he can't bank that one in. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Now here's Wiggins. No made baskets yet. Hero outside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, and have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. "90 seconds into the second half now. Now here's Curry. He's got 9. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Just how effective is Bam on the interior? Just does not get out of sorts and takes some highly efficient shots.
Pass to Pajimski. On the wing, Green. Still no points. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Golden State. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Burks passes to Adebayo. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. To the middle. And here's Curry for 3. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Curry against Hero. Soft touch off the glass. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Heat out in front, up 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the 3. Now here's Hero. Three-pointer off the mark. Curry with it. Now Burks defending. Curry, no good. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They lead by 1. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Fighting the inside defender. Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Uncovered. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Ware. And he banks in the layup.
Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hero against Curry. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Green. Lets it go from the wing. That won't go either for Curry. The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
That's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
We're picking all the low-hanging fruit. Defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Here's Curry. Look at Curry shaking off the contact.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Give the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assistant. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. .59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count it!
Tyler Hero in the zone.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The three from Curry, and he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
Curry from deep three-point land. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Tyler Hero.
Shoot two.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. .29 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
About Draymond rising up into the contact. He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5. And both free throws good for Green. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul. Now at the line, Tyler
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. There's 25 seconds left in the game.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shoot two.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Outside, Green. Here's Pajemski. And connect from downtown. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So it's Miami picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Tyler Hero.
TV award winner.
We made this easy, but no matter how difficult or tricky the question, this year's 2K TV Interactive Wizard answered correctly. So congratulations, Radiant Bowl 8965.
And finally, you voted, and now it's time to reveal who you chose to receive the coveted title, Top Play of the Year.
Over the last 7 seasons, you submitted your plays. The best were up for a community vote, and it all comes down to one.
All the way back from season 1, your top play of the year goes to Tracy McGrady.
The winner of seasons 1 through 3 was Tracy McGrady in the theater, launching for a 360 slam with their launch day build. An amazing play from the early days of NBA 2K25.
Thanks to every one of you for being a part of the NBA 2K and 2K TV community.
Let's do it again next year. We'll be back at NBA 2K26, joining all of you on the courts and looking for some more record-breaking competition.
And of course, more W's. We're not signing off just yet. Be sure to check back here June 27th for our 3rd annual 2K TV wrap party.
Always fun to be hanging out with the community.
Until then, congratulations to all of the 2K TV awards winners, and of course, enjoy the game.
I put a wig on it. My little dog on Section 8. I put some wig on it. They say I talk about.
Welcome to the annual 2K TV Award Show.
We've seen some fierce competition in NBA 2K25. All of you have shown up and made this community the absolute best in all of gaming.
And in this episode, we're recognizing all of you that put in the work and rose above the rest in NBA 2K25.
We'll be giving away 10 2K TV awards this week, including the top play of the year, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And winners will receive not only bragging rights, but some pretty sweet rewards. NBA 2K26 with VC, My Team cards, and so much more.
And throughout our award show, we will be bringing you 2K TV Interactive. All questions and the VC you get from answering correctly are presented by Hotels.com.
This is an award show, so let's start with a question about some wins. What do you think, Alexis?
I like it.
Which NBA team won the most games in the 2024-25 regular season?
Was it the Celtics, the Thunder, the Cavs, or the Rockets?
Okay, let's make some announcements, Alexis.
Starting in the neighborhood, this player took the neighborhood over with, get this, nearly 8,000 wins.
8,000 wins? That could only be one person. Congratulations, Rebirth GTV. Moving on over to the city, it is tough out there, but one player stood tall and showed elite skills. Your 2K25 city champion is
Tufferson X, congratulations.
How come I didn't get the award?
You're not good enough, Chris.
All right, so we have you clocked in at over 8,000 wins this year. What is the secret to the success out here?
Before we announce the next winner, ready for some more 2K TV Interactive? Paint protectors are so valuable to team defense in the NBA.
So, which player led the NBA in blocks during the 2024-25 regular season?
Was it Brook Lopez, Miles Turner, Victor Wembanyama, or Walker Kessler?
Wemby really...
On the floor for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At small forward, Moses Moody. At shooting guard, Brandon Pajemski. At center, Draymond Green. At the other forward position, Jimmy Butler. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. At shooting guard, at 6'3", number 8, Chris Dunn. At small forward, 6 feet 4 inches, number 24, Norman Powell. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Starting at the other corner, standing 6'5", number 1, James Harden. Head forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the 5 spot. And for the Clippers, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There should be plenty of action down in the paint area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now here's Powell. Outside Leonard. Wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Curry. From downtown, it's hauled in by Zubac.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Fires the 3. Again, Curry missing. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Moody after the basket by Los Angeles. With the floater. That one, no good. Good D by Harden. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Zubac. Dunn outside. Harden outside. Just 5 on the clock. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Another miss by Curry. LA has gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And the first one counts. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
It's time for your Clippers Breakers.
In Los Angeles with some changes. Amir Coffey's checked in for Leonard. And it's Ben Simmons in for James Harden. Curry's checked in for Golden State. .27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jackson Davis finds Curry. There's the pick, trying to get something going, and he's good on the three ball.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
Outside, Simmons. Jones sets the pick for Simmons. Here's Coffey. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now here's Simmons. They set the pick. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal. 5 to shoot. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Bogdanovich. The rebound by Payton. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Zubac. Chris Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And James Harden subbed in for Simmons. Different look here for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Harden the pass to Coffee. Dunn looking over the floor. A three from Leonard. The Warriors pull it in. And here is Green. No scoring in this one. Butler, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Dunn. Here's the screen. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Dunn's got his first points of the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler finds Moody. Hield outside. Another three for Golden State.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.